up, YouTube? Wild Bill here. We're here today to do a little DIY video. What we're going to do is for the people that have the struggles or the finance problems, not being able to get their own dirt bike stands. These O2 strokes, they don't have kickstands. You have to buy them aftermarket, eBay special, something in that nature. But today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to take an original, just a plain Jane chair and turn it into your own dirt bike stand. Alright, what we got here is just a flat regular old chair. So you usually see in a classroom or just anywhere, flea market, anywhere we can pick one up pretty cheap. But you may even have one laying around the house like I did. But what we're going to do, we're going to cut the backs here and here, remove the center, and then we're going to put some wood on the inside, cut the fit, run a bolt through the center, and then we'll put a rubber mat to keep it from slipping and sliding on that wood, you know. But let's get started. Alright, I hope y'all can see, but okay, we already got this removed. And next, you get you a hacksaw. You're going to cut here and here. Mine's already pre-done, so I'm just going to remove mine. Alright, this is what you're standing with. It's 4 legs, platform, pretty solid. So, I mean, it'll get the job done. Alright, you're going to need a piece of plywood. It's roughly, I say, 3/4 inch. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think it really cares. Just go by my judgment. 3/4 inch. This one, from where I cut, from here to here, 4 ends, we got 12 1/4. So we're going to run 12 1/4 full square, and that's that. Then you're going to take a drill. Just find, well, you're really going to have to judge your bolt first. This is what I got. There's one old bolt laying around the house. Ain't nothing special, just no end, you know, whatever. And just found a drill bit that was just a touch bit bigger than this, you know. That way it'll fit in there pretty good. Make sure it's fairly long, you know, so it'll slide right through the hole. If you get one too big, it's not going to fit in this hole here. So that's not going to work. And you have to re-drill that out, a bunch of unnecessary work. But try to find one that'll fit that hole pretty well, and that way you got some length. That way if you wanted to add a thicker one, a piece of wood that is, good. That way if you don't think that's going to be strong enough, but I promise you it's going to be plenty strong enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and fasten this. Alright, put your washer on the back side. That way it has somewhere to fasten to pretty solid. And you can add lock washers or use a lock nut, whatever. That's I'm just using plain Jane because it really doesn't matter. Hey Chanel, you trying to be famous? Okay. What you're going to do is just fasten it on up. Just good and snug. This is fairly simple, man. Anybody can do this. It doesn't take an engineering degree, or you ain't got to be a master framer or super mechanic or nothing in that nature. It's just, I'm just an average Joe, you know, trying to be a little creative. Now it's whooping me. That's all you need for that. Look at that. Solid as a rock. Not never going anywhere. Now it's solid. Alright. After we got to this step, as you see, perfectly square, solid. Plenty high enough for the dirt bike too. And mine's a YZ 125. So it's a pretty big bike. But next, this is just the old, you can see that, yeah. This is just a mat that I had lying around, pretty thick, it's 1/4 inch thick. It was an old mud flat off a big truck. So what I done is I laid it up here, best I could, and then cut it out. You use something pretty thick, you can use a razor blade, that same hacksaw you used to cut the back off the chair off, it would work just as fine for this. But that works. Now all you gotta do is fasten this to this, which all it takes is, I use roofing screws. If I'm not mistaken, they were 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch. That way it doesn't go all the way through, you know. But yeah, we'll get to that. Broke the head on that one. But that's pretty much it. I'll get another one of it later. But this is just to show y'all how to kind of slap it together, and so that way you ain't gotta go spend $40, $50 on a freaking motor stand that just to get it up to change the tire or whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you can go as far as painting it, make it pretty, but I would recommend painting it before you put all this on. But me, I don't care. I don't really care. But thanks y'all. This is Wild Bill, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Wake up to a cloudy day, dark rolls in and it starts to rain. Staring out to the cage like walls, time goes by and the shadows crawl. Crushing candy, crushing pills, got no job, mom pays my bills. Texting exes, get my feels.